Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for showing up and watching, guys. How's the family doing? Hope you had a wonderful day as much as I did. It felt great outside and it got a little chilly, but it's okay. As you all can already see, I have Coke here and I have some Jack Daniels here. So we're going to do something I like to call the perfect Jack and Coke. Which really, there's not really a perfect way to do it. It's just your preference on a Jack and Coke. Some people like a 2-part, some people like a 1-part, and some people like to make it heavier with just a dab of Coke in it. I'm going to show you guys how I make my Jack and Cokes. It's not going to be a very long video, just mostly because there's only so much you can say about a Jack and Coke. But that is what we're going to be doing today. We have my special 2-part glass. I got the Jack Daniels here. I have done a video on this taste testing. It is 40% alcohol, 80 proof. It's sour mash Tennessee whiskey. It's just the standard Jack Daniels. Okay. Good. God. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Jack and Coke. Okay, so some of you guys might be weird, and this is like making cereal. Okay, you put the good stuff in first, and then you add your milk. See, that's how I make mine. A lot of psychopaths, they like to add their Coke and then they add their whiskey. I like to add the whiskey first. Take this off, fancy there. I like to add my whiskey to my Coke, or to the glass first. Do about a part and a half, right about there. Because I don't want to finish the bottle yet. So. And then, so right here, sorry, get it closer so you can see the whole glass. All right, so I have a part and a half inside the glass right now. That's equivalent to, I think these are like, I may be wrong on one part, but this is probably roughly almost 2 shots. Yeah, so probably just roughly almost a double Jack. Okay, so me, I like Sam's Cola, Coke, or Pepsi as all of what I usually go for. I don't mix my Jack and Cokes. I haven't done it in a while, so this will be the first time I made them in a while. Usually I just drink it straight. So, onward with that. So I keep all my bottles right here behind me. None of them stay in a fridge or in a different cabinet. Everything I got, guys, you can see right here. With that being said, so a lot of people like their whiskey warm or room temperature. I used to like mine out of the fridge. Because I like the coldness, and then I was like, hey, somebody's like, you need to try leaving a bottle out and then trying it that way. And then once I'd done that, I was in love with room temperature whiskey. So what I do, like I said, we got a part and a half in here, and so you got your warm whiskey already, right? Some people like to add ice cubes, but then you start watering down your whiskey, which you've already watered down a little bit with your Coke. So you don't want to really already add whiskey or water to the drink or anything like that. You can use freezer cubes if you'd like, because they're I don't know what they're made out of, but they're not ice. They're not going to dwindle the whiskey as your drink sits. So with the Coke, I like my Coke to be as cold as you can get it before it freezes. I like very, very cold drinks. So when you pour your cold drink into your whiskey, it makes your drink cold. It's like going to a fast food joint, and instead of why you get ice in your drink when your drink comes out the fountain cold. You're wasting space, right? So I got a part and a half, almost 2 parts here of Jack, so this is going to be a double. So here we are. We're going to take the Coke. We're not going to put a whole lot, but we're probably going to put about a part. So right about there. So you want to get that full definition color change. See how it turns a lot darker? That's where you want it. You don't want it to get as dark as like a Coke would usually be, but you want to get that like darker caramel, almost like the Scotch is. And you can smell the difference on the top end. And the reason why, I know it kind of happens either way because they're both liquids, but I like to put the warm one on bottom, because when I pour the cold one in, it comes down and it pushes it around and then it circulates it all together, right? All right, I'll make sure we were still going over. I had a bubble pop up. So, and then once you get about right there, that's what you want. You still can see the light color coming around the bottom here. That's your whiskey in the Coke, actually, because Coke is not a, you can kind of see it on the top here. It's just a mixture of the two. See, it's also almost as light as the, trying to do it without spilling it. It's almost equivalently to the same color as the bourbon. But when you put the two together, it kind of darkens it a little bit. It darkens the whiskey a little bit. But you get that smell where you want to smell more. For me, guys, this is how I like mine. You want to smell more of the whiskey that you're using, your choice of whiskey. Today we're using Jack, but you want to be able to smell it over the Coke, but you don't want to smell it to where it's overbearing the Coke. You don't want to destroy your drink. Okay, the more Coke you put in, the less you're gonna get from your actual whiskey, because you're pulling the parts apart from each other inside the whiskey. The strands are pulling apart with the chemical reaction. Not sure if it's a chemical reaction, but it's something. And when you pour your Coke on top, or vice versa, it pre-mixes it. So there you go. You have your Jack and Coke, right? You can do this also with rum and Coke. Captain Morgan, a lot of people like to do Captain Coke, Jack and Coke, Jim and Coke. There's literally everything that I have on my shelf can go into a Coke. Or, likewise, some people like Dr. Pepper. Some people like cherry wine. I don't know. Some of you people aren't from this area, so you don't have Dr. Pepper, you don't have cherry wine, you don't have Sundrop. But everybody's got Coke and everybody's got Pepsi. So a lot of variations of drinks are made around those two because they're aren't world round, but yeah, for the most part, I would say Coke and Pepsi is world round, where you can make your drink. You can go to a bar and be like, I want a Jack and Coke, or I want a Jack and Pepsi. It's easier for them to know instead of, hey, I want a Jack and cherry wine, or I want a Jack and Dr. Pepper. You can't really do that. Now, Dr. Pepper is really good when you start making in your rums, because you got that spiced rum, and Dr. Pepper's kind of got that spicy taste to it too, so it kind of accents each other and gives you a very good drink. But there you go, guys. We're not going to finish all this on camera, because I like to enjoy these. I don't want to destroy it. I'm going to simmer on this one, especially I'm getting ready to go eat dinner. But guys, thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching. We are almost at 100 subscribers. We are at 79. We need 21 more. For 100, we're doing our next giveaway. I know I was supposed to do live today, but I think we're going to postpone that. Today was a little weird, but guys, have a wonderful evening. Hit that like button, smash that sub button, and don't forget to nail that notification button. Let you know every time my sexy self posts a video, goes live, or does anything in my world on the YouTube. You guys will let me know very, very first. And I cannot wait, guys, to make more videos and more challenges and more mixed drink stuff kind of like this for you guys to see, and you guys to learn how to do certain things that you maybe not know how to do already. With that being said, guys, I love you to death. Remember, guys, we drink whiskey to make videos, because when we make videos, we drink whiskey because drinking whiskey is fun and it's entertaining, as long as you're not overdoing it. Don't overdo it, guys. Be safe. Have a wonderful week, and don't forget, St. Patty's Day is coming up. Don't do anything stupid. Don't drink. Don't drive. Don't do none of that dumb stuff. Be safe. Family, see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.